It's amazing to think that some features of Windows have actually been around for longer than I have. And before anyone starts in the comments, that's clearly just 21 years ago. Well, today we're zooming in on Paint and Snipping Tool, two iconic utilities that have been with us since what feels like the dawn of Windows. They've both had a recent glow up though, thanks to AI, transforming from simple tools to your everyday creative companions. Join us in today's AI Academy as we unveil their stunning new features and show you just how they're setting the bar for the future of digital creativity. Let's start with Paint. Now, don't be shocked if Paint doesn't resemble what you were used to doodling on in high school, as it's had a refreshed look for Windows 11. Now it's got a simpler but more intuitive interface. For example, the canvas is now positioned front and center, just like any other image editing software. At the top here, you'll see you still have access to your favourite tools like paintbrushes and shapes, but you may have also noticed some new additions. To show these new features in action, let's start with an image I created earlier in Designer. Not sure how to do that? Well, check out the last AI Academy video we released to actually learn more. Here we go, pretty cute. However, the background isn't quite working for me, so let's use AI to get it removed. It's as simple as hitting this remove background button just here. Nice and precise too. Now that's removed, let's replace it with a background generated by AI. But this time, let's use Cocreate as it's built into Paint. To make sure, however, the background I want sits actually behind this image, let's create a new layer by selecting the Layers button in the top right. Clicking the plus at the top here to add a new layer, then dragging our previous image to the top so that it's in front. Now select the layer behind and we're ready to generate our new background. To do this in Cocreate, the button is next to the layers icon we just used in the top right. Once clicked, we're given a box where we can write our prompt of what we want to create. In this case, I'm going to create a background of a mountain view in the sunset. I'd like this in a more realistic style, however, to match my original image. So I'll select that from the drop-down style menu below. Then hit create and we're done. Now just to save and share the image wherever I like. Pretty cool when I can create the image and just save it to share. But what about those countless times where I need a quick screenshot or screen recording? Just use Snipping Tool. To take a screenshot, just use the shortcut Windows key plus Shift plus S. And to take a screen recording, it's Windows key plus Shift plus R. No matter which shortcut you use, the rectangular mode in Snipping Tool lets you easily select what part of your screen you want captured. Now we can screen record using Snipping Tool, but I also want to include the computer audio in this recording. Not a problem, as in this toolbar at the top of the screen, I've got the option to include computer and microphone audio. Then just hit start and you'll get a 3-second countdown before the recording begins. Once you've finished, press stop. Your recording can then be copied into the clipboard, saved, shared via the share dialog, or edited straight away in Clipchamp. So there's how to screen record. But what about anything new with a classic screenshot? Well, security is important to Microsoft just as it is to you. In fact, if there's any text or personal information, like phone numbers or email addresses, by pressing the Text Actions button, the text will automatically be recognised. Then it's ready to be copied or quickly redacted with just one click. This has saved me having to rewrite countless paragraphs of text, just because it was originally in a format that I couldn't edit easily. So there you have it. Whether you need to create from scratch, edit images, capture important moments, or remove the information you don't want to share with the world, the Microsoft tools you know and love, now powered by AI in Windows 11, are a really great way to start. That's all from us today in this episode of AI Academy. But be sure to catch us in the next one, where we'll be diving into video editing with Clipchamp.